This is Warspell. We're all very familiar with our gacha idle games, and we have a brand new one on the Play Store to delve into. I've actually really taken a liking to the champions and characters, because if you look at the champion design, we do not have all just chicks with tits. We have some cool monsters too. We have a giant frogman, we have some sort of dragon folk with the power of the sun. But if you like your boobas, I mean, you gotta have your boobas, so it is what it is. So far I'm still fairly new, so I'm going to have to look at all of these characters, kits, and abilities, and if you want me to go over all of them in like detail for a tier list or some sort of champion analysis, I would be happy to do so. The star levels follow traditional idle games, sort of like Idle Heroes, where you have your 5-star of course, but then you can also level them up to a 6-star, and then after 6-star you can level them up to a 7-star, and I'm sure it goes far beyond that. All of your skills need to be individually upgraded, similar to Diablo-style games, and you have artifacts to unlock and gear to equip to help further customize your playstyle. I haven't quite figured out the reroll yet, but if you do want some of these characters, a lot of them are just straight up available in the story. Like if I want this Gulper character, I click Get Now, it shows me that I can buy it in the arena shop, and I'm pretty sure I can also farm it in campaign, because a lot of these campaign stages allow you to farm pieces for the characters. Like if I wanted to star him up, I have a couple of times a day that I can raid this where I don't actually have to fight it, but I do get the shards. Speaking of shards, it is not a lot to summon a character. It only takes 10, but then once you have that character, you are going to need to pull duplicates to level them up even more. These little potions here are what you use for experience. You collect them over time idly, and you can also level up your characters in combat. The biggest commodity does seem to be energy, because you're going to need that energy to claim items from the campaign, and also you get event items from the campaign, so the more energy you spend, the better. Of course, if you run out of energy, you still have the arena to play in. A lot of us PvP lovers love arena, and I'm sure that we will get further into this in the future. And the tower that you can climb every day. I'm sure you've seen all this before, so you're familiar with it. I don't have to get too far into detail, but basically the tower is never ending, and you just continuously climb it for more and more rewards. The shops are kind of cool, allowing you to buy pieces or gear or experience, but these diamonds are quite the rare resource, so I wouldn't be spending them just yet. I would hold on to them for a rainy day. As for pay-to-win options, there does seem to be a lot of battle passes and paid things, but of course this is a mobile game that just sort of comes with the territory. Some of these first-time purchases, just like a single dollar right here, you can even get that with Play Store points. You don't have to use your actual money. It's very easy to get 100 play points, and then there you go, you have first top-up rewards. Some of the items are even available for free-to-play, like if I'm willing to drop 2k diamonds right here, I could go ahead and get that, and there was a couple other places where I could get stuff for just diamonds too. If we get lost and don't know where to go or what to do, our daily quests and our missions will be able to tell us what we should be focusing on. Also, whenever you level up, it's going to give you a little hint of things to come. If you are a spender, you do have a lot of options here, but really what I think is most worth it is the ×6 diamonds event, because you're getting 6 times your purchase price, so clearly that's the victor. They got links to all of their social media, so clearly they aren't scared to give it their all, and I would put my faith and say that this is going to be a pretty good game. Looking at the campaign, me being only at chapter 2 doesn't seem very impressive, I'm sure, but it's actually harder than it looks. This isn't one of the easiest idle games I've ever played. I'll give you a little bit of the sneak peek of the battle. I've unlocked the auto battle and the ×2, so my guys should be casting their abilities here. Yeah, we got shields. If we want, we could pause it in the middle of the battle and leave. There's no huge animations or anything like that, but really the art style is good enough to carry it on its own without those animations, and most players find them annoying after a while. They're cool to see once or twice just for the cinematic value, but after that, it just starts wasting your time, and these developers know that. If you want the story, you got the story. All of the characters have endearing personalities, and it might make you laugh. Now that I've unlocked chapter 3 and beaten that chapter, I've been trying to get these stones to make this girl feel better. This is part of the story I haven't been following. So yeah, that's my first impression of Warspell. It's pretty fun so far, and I do plan on continuing to play it, so if you want, you could hop in my Discord, let me know if you're also interested in a comment. Thanks so much for watching, but other than that, y'all, that's gonna do it for me today, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.